Hey y'all, so today I'll be showing y'all how I made this structured sleeve. I interfaced one piece and I added bone into that same piece. I might make a part 2 video on the other way that I'll do it. I don't know yet, so just continue watching. This is the corset dress that I made, and this is like the second dress that I made. And I'm gonna add like a structured sleeve to this, and I already drafted out. Like I just freehanded it, and then I just placed it right where I want it to be at, you know, like this. I don't feel like getting my ring light, so okay, I'm gonna get my ring light. Hold up. But yeah, I just drew it how I wanted it to be, and I did it like extra big in case I need to cut it, and I can cut whatever. But yeah, I drew it on a piece of paper, on the pattern paper, and then I just placed it here how I wanted it to be. And this is exactly how I want it to be. And I'm gonna stop sewing here. Then I'm gonna make like a off the shoulder what, the little sleeve, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, this is how I want it. And again, you can adjust however you want to adjust. If you want to make it skinnier here, you can just make it skinnier there, like cut it wherever you want it to cut. If you want it shorter, you can shorten it here, or you can shorten here. Like, it's your design. You do what you want. But this is how I got my pattern piece. And I'm going to show you the next. Again, this is the pattern piece, and this is the fabric that I'm going to use. It's stretchy fabric, but I'm going to interface all 4 pieces. And we're going to need 4 pieces because we're going to need the face fabric or the fashion fabric, and then we're going to need the lining, and we're going to need that on both sides. Just fold it over, and it doesn't matter which side which way I cut it, because again, it's not going to be stretchy once I interface it. So just cut it or fold it, and then we're going to place it on the fabric, cut it out 2 times. Again, this is folded. I'm just going to place it on top, and once I cut it out, they're going to be 2 pieces, and I'm going to add 1/2 inch seam allowance on all sides. I have this cut out, and this is 1 for 1 arm. Again, it's not on the fold. I folded it, but it's not on the fold. It's 2. It's actually 2 pieces. So it was like this. Now we're going to fold the fabric again, so we're going to do the other arm. Hold up, I'm just going to do it right now. Oh my God. So it'll be easier, because with the paper, it moves a lot. Okay, so that's there. And I'm just going to cut around it. I'm not going to add any seam allowance because seam allowance is already added to this piece right here. So I'm just going to cut that out. So these are the 4. You should have 4 pieces now. I have, hold up. Okay, I have these 2 pieces, and then I have these 2 pieces. And they should look like this. They're still folded inwards, but again, they're 2 pieces. They should look like this because, you know, opposite sides. But this is what we have now. Actually, I'm going to interface only one side. These are the 2 pieces because they're going to be on opposite sides. Now, all we're going to do is we're just going to, still from this way, we're going to take just the top 2. And these 2 top pieces are going to be our lining pieces, which we're going to interface. So we just take that, and then it's going to be, this can be our face fabric. So we're going to put these to the side. Now we're going to take our interfacing. I don't know why this is right here, but I think it's called Pellon SF 101 or something like that. So I'm going to put these to the side, and I'm just going to lay the interfacing right here, and this bubble side's up. One side is like just regular, and then this side, it has bubbles. You'll feel it. You'll feel the bubbleness. Okay, and I'm just gonna place it here, and I'm just gonna try to save as much space as possible. This is laid out on the interfacing, and I'm just gonna cut around the interfacing just to save our bubbles, because I don't want the bubbles to melt. Still haven't done anything with this, and again, the interfacing is right here, and the bubbles are up, so you can feel the bubbles right here. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, you can see. And I'm gonna get my cotton fabric. This isn't interfacing. This is just cotton fabric, regular cotton fabric, and I'm gonna spray a little first on the fabric. Now I'm just gonna press it down. We'll place the cotton fabric, not interfacing. This is just regular cotton fabric. Just lay that down, and then I'm just gonna press it. Right here, I'm just showing y'all where I'm going to place the boning at and where I'm going to sew it at. It's going to be 3 pieces, 2 on each side, and then 1 in the middle. This is one side, and I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side and just sew it down on both sides. Now I'm just showing y'all what I made so far. Then I'm going to get the other piece of fabric that's not lined or not interfaced or anything. And I'm going to place them right sides together and then sew around it. And then the other part that's not sewn together, I'm going to just, you know, close it neatly and sew it down. These are the pieces that I have. I sewn the I sewn the boning on the interfacing side, this interfacing side, and this the regular side. And it's all curled up as you can see, but it's gonna be, you know, sewn. You'll see it in the thing. But all we're gonna do is just gonna press it down. So we're just gonna lay this here with the pretty side up, or the face fabric or whatever side up. And we're just gonna lay this here. This is just a piece of cotton fabric, so I don't press on the fabric, like directly on the fabric. I'm just gonna get that. And I'm just going to press it down really good. After about 10 or 15 minutes of pressing these pieces down, this is what I finally got. I think I need a new iron or something, maybe like a more expensive one. I don't know, but that took forever and I thought it wouldn't take long. But anyways, these are the 2 pieces that aren't interfaced. They don't have any boning on it or anything. And next, what I'm going to do, because I didn't record the rest of it because I ran out of storage, so I'm just going to try to explain. But in the next video, I will definitely show you guys what I did, like exactly. The 2 pieces that aren't interfaced or anything, you just want to place them right on top of the pieces that are interfaced and that have a boning on them or in them, whatever. Once you have both sides or pretty sides touching or right sides touching, you can pin it, or you don't have to pin it, you can just sew it. But once they're right sides together, pin it and then sew it. You can sew the sides and you can sew the top, but leave the bottom untouched. Don't touch it. Right sides together and then sew the sides and sew the top. And then once that's all sewn, then you want to turn it right side out. And once it's right side out, then you want to like fold each side in to make it look very neat, and then you just want to top stitch it. And that's how I got that piece. And after you sewn all that, then you want to place it. Well, I have a dress form / mannequin or whatever. Once you have that, you want to place the piece on the corset that's on the mannequin / dress form. Then you want to pin it and just sew. However you want to put it on, just sew it. And that's really it. Again, I ran out of storage, so I did not get that. But again, in the next video, I will definitely show you guys exactly what I did. And I might show you even a better way on what I did, because I have a different idea in mind, because this idea was kind of not sketchy, but I don't know. I just feel like the idea that's in my head, I feel like it's a way better idea than this one that I thought of. Well, not thought of. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye.